First semester midterm exams begin today and will last for 6 days. 6 days? Everywhere else only has 4-day exams. What the fuck? Can you hear people talk?
Hold up.
Oh no, there's a test today. I didn't study at all because I fell asleep. Come on, you don't need to lie about it every time. Don't you think it's weird to have people who really haven't studied? Sure, it's nice to be smart, but you gotta be considerate of other people's feelings too.
Excuse me?
Whatever, quit being a nag. I totally forgot 5 vocabulary words just listening to you. Spent last night cramming, and now I gotta memorize them all over again. I'm not smart enough for this test. I was really hoping to get to 3. A new song just for testing? No, I do recognize this one actually. I still feel like I did pretty good. Didn't actually ask a question? Oh, next day. Whoops. That's all getting cut out. Interesting that didn't actually ask the question yesterday. I had to repeat it now because I said it during the day transition, and I always try to cut out lines during that time because I was caught off guard. This question seems familiar. What is the other common expression used to describe May sickness? May blues. It really should be May days, but May blues. I have a feeling this is the right answer.
Well then.
Yep. So going to the hideout, meeting up with
We're about to
Nakanohara.
head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real? My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that
It's weird
senior
that he's not
pupil
responding
committed
to what
suicide.
we're saying.
Suicide.
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again. Please, make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me. It's to save the life of another man as well.
What do you mean?
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
You're right.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one.
Oh,
What?
I forgot about Otto.
And furthermore, Lady An's chastity is on the line.
God, gross.
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First,
Also, that's not
secure an infiltration
what
route to the
chastity
palace.
means. I mean, unless you're
We send our calling card.
thinking that
Once
Yusei's
the treasure
gonna
has
get with her.
materialized, we
But,
steal
like,
Oh, I got a question. Madarame
modeling
doesn't know that we
nude
were
doesn't
doing stuff
take
in the
your
palace
chast.
yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
All right, gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Occasionally, you will encounter house obstacles that are impassable. Yes. Thank you. I'm gonna see if that's all for today. All right. So no there, but Takumi is up. Oh yeah, and didn't I get new items? All right. I'm gonna check out what the new items are, and then also hang out with Takumi first today. I want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room. You want a shot? I feel like you have a different vibe going on.
Oh, I
time.
can only afford one of them as of right now.
Why do you have such a serious look on your face?
All right, I'll
Trying to
come by
suffer
and
any
buy them
unnecessary
once
injuries?
I
Oh,
have
You're heading home?
like right
Well,
before
take
we
care.
investigate, in case I can get to the next level that gives us a discount. Because I think I recall that being one of them. But what the heck? Oh, everything's set up already. Yeah, let's go hang out with her. Oh, that old lady from earlier forgot something. I wonder if she's still outside. Thank you, dear. This is my favorite handkerchief.
Uh-huh.
It was right in front of me, so... Oh my, you're a shy one, aren't you?
Ugh.
I'm not shy. My neighbor speaks highly of you. She says your medicines are better than those at the big hospitals. It's very reassuring to have such a distinguished doctor right here in town. I'll see you again soon. What the heck? Did something happen? Calling her out saying you seem annoyed is probably the wrong response. So asking what's up. It's all your fault. There's a lot of talk going around town about me started by that girl and her dad. Apparently, they've been telling everyone I can make all these amazing medicines and remedies. So, the number of patients I'm seeing has increased dramatically. I don't know what some of these people are thinking, though. I've had a lot of crazy requests. Like, yesterday, a patient requested a sweet-smelling compress. The other day, I had a request for a cold buster. A joke like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Other requests have included hair and skin tonics. I even had a consultation about a cat. Sheesh, it's not like I'm some kind of genius doctor. Having fun?
Stop that.
No. This is all interfering with my development. I'm only interested in completing my new drug. That's my role as the plague. I'm not suited for all this other stuff. It suits you.
What?
What? Really? Well, you're entitled to your opinion. But a town doctor, huh? That sort of lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but now? Oh yeah, about those clinical trials. With so many new patients, it's taking longer to analyze the data, so I'll need to catch up. It's a bit on the stronger side, but I'm sure you'll be okay. Awesome.
All right.
Oh,
Looks like that girl is going to make a full recovery. The treatment seems to be a good match for her. So at least I can breathe a little easier for now. Hopefully she'll be able to attend school soon.
what?
What are you so happy about? Are you excited for your next clinical trial? Well then, let's have some fun.
Bye.
Okay, thanks for your hard work. How's my little guinea pig doing after the ketchup drug? I know it was probably a lot to handle, considering I doubled the dosage and half the activation time. But we're so close, we're right at the end of all this. I can feel it. I need you to stick around just a little bit longer. I hope you can handle it. In a platonic way. Talk to me, I'm not into you. Aren't you the little go-getter? If you're that excited about it, maybe I'll just give you a dose of everything and see how you hold up. Well, I've got some catching up to do. I have to process today's data as quickly as possible. Make sure to call if you ever feel sick, okay? Take care.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Don't forget to ask the airsoft guy about the paper bag, but I don't have the guts for that yet, right? That's like level 3.
Please consider what I have to say. You.
I am interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to have captivated some. Have I seen? Oh, you're working the holy shit! You were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young
If you'd
person.
like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn a few things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really, that'd be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy. It's nice to meet you. I'm Torinosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
Lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today has been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based off of our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we all act in the best interest of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for their own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited. In a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with the party. But you just leave matters of state to the capable hands of the liberal co-prosperity party. You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I'm chosen to represent the will of the people, then I'm fully prepared to. The best interest of all, huh? Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
Thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interest of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to these types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
Well then, I shall
Perhaps
see you
I'll
again
ask for
soon.
your impressions again sometime.
I'm a sharpshooter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and
Well then.
Yo.
Hmm?
Excuse me, it's Naka Nohara. Not voiced again. Because of course not, because he didn't have a voice actor before. I think.
My fellow... Our target this time is Madarame.
I'm gonna see how far I am on the oh, was that a different angle? Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna see how far I am on the death arcana with the dot to see whether it's worth even trying to. Only level 4? Next ability is immunization, which is where I get the accessories that do the SP boost, but available. But I don't have enough money to buy like any of them in this reality. Right? Oh, I might be able to get the cheapest one. But, yeah, either way, it's not like it's going to be... I'm going to be able to get it in time to help, really. So, in that case, might as well just jump in now.
Okay, let's go. Now then.
Alright, let's actually infiltrate now. Oh, these are the only 3 I have, eh? Alright. Oh, I should also see how much, wait, I haven't been making the LeBlanc coffee because of, it hasn't been giving me charm. And I have less nights to do it with anyways. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. so might be a little bit rough going. Guess we'll see.
Let's see it.
It's an infrared laser device. If we touch it, the security will increase. Hold on. There wasn't anything like this last time, though. The rumors might have slowly been making Madarame more wary of us. Joker, they're not easy to see, but I should be able to do it with my skills, right? Which I have already done. But be careful by X.
I can feel it.
Let's see. God, the hiding system in this old one sucks ass, huh?
Serves you right.
All right, let's see. Do I already have one of these in this reality? I don't think so, because I was looking for a death. Lend me your power. You're a human. If you are, then you should understand me, right? This is how you treat enemies faltered after you totally defeated them, right? But what if I had ripped your body apart? What color blood would come pouring out? They like vague answers because they're gloomy, right? So probably that. Don't try to act cool, brat. Do you think you're special? I feel like I understand you a little. I've run into all sorts of people in this job, so... The truth is you're a good person, aren't you? Are you mocking me? You're not receptive to what I'm saying, even when I'm complimenting you. Alright, so I thought because it was a question it'd be more vague, but apparently it should be I get that a lot.
Hey,
Focus. I can feel it.
Hey, wait a second. You're gonna just ignore that golden sheen? Look at that luster. I know it might be tough to take with us, but don't you think it'd sell for tons? If it's in the same shape when we get here. Come on, we didn't come here to...
Whoa!
Hold on, you're stepping on something.
wait!
Isn't that bad? Yeah, for like as much as Morgana likes to pretend like he knows what he's doing, like and like talks down to us constantly, being like, well, that's why I'm your teacher, or that's why like he continuously fucks up and then gets pissed when people are like, why are you acting so important? Calm down. Oh no, I tripped the security.
Come on.
You're the one making us be careful too. So what do you want to do? Run out of here? No, passing through all these lasers will draw far too many enemies to our location. Oh, hold on. Joker's not trapped. Sorry, Joker. But we're gonna need you to search for a way to turn off these infrared lasers. This is a museum, so there has to be a switch to let the workers avoid these lasers find it.
Okay. Focus.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
You didn't do anything. You're caught.
Yes!
Looks like Panther was able to get out. And then you have to go talk to her.
Seriously,
Thanks.
thank you.
Now we need to get Skull and Mona out.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. You did it. Now let's hurry up and get back together. It is so silly that you have to go over and talk
Sorry.
to him. Thanks. Now we just got to get Mona out of there. But I don't think we'll be able to get him out unless we can turn all the lasers off. Yep.
Hey, Joker. Something here I'm wondering about.
All right. There was no follow-up to that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Look, it says security whatever on here. Maybe this will let us turn the lasers off. But it looks like we need a password to use it. Let's find the password.
No.
What are we supposed to do? Look for someone who might know it?
Focus.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear about those intruders? Yeah, you mean the thieves sneaking around in here. Yeah, I got a call telling me to change the password just in case. And what'd you change it to? Hello. Huh? I said hello. 0734. If you read the numbers upside down, they spell out the word hello. Isn't that a little childish? Yeah. It should be fine as long as no one else finds out. It's not like there's anyone eavesdropping on us. Anyways, don't forget, when you see the code input, be sure to say hello. That's so sweet.
Hey,
Did you hear that? Sure did. Come on, Joker. Let's say hello to the terminal thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet, let's grab that stupid cat and get moving.
Sorry.
That was very much unlike me. Sheesh, weren't you the one tell us not to go around touching shit at the exhibit? That's true. I can't believe I made such a novice mistake, even for solid gold. But something was drawing me to this vase. What do you mean? Isn't it just an ordinary gold vase? I wonder if there's something special about it. Should we take a closer look just in case?
wait!
What is this? Oh, I see. So that's why I was drawn to it. Joker, catch it. I'll explain the rest later. Just get it. Get it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. They're great. Not only do they give you lots of... I realize I should be reading this. They're useful for personas too. However, they run very fast and attacks don't deal very much damage to them. Yeah. Huge hole. Calm down. Look at where the security guard is walking.
I can feel it. I have something.
Cut it out!
I don't remember. I think that increases ice damage, but I'm just double checking. Oh, reduce ice damage. Okay, yeah. So that's good for her then. I think that just... Does that make her resistant or... If it makes her resistant, then that's probably the best item for her. So she never falls down from it.
Oh. It seems you brought the specified persona.
Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way,
Thanks.
your personas are super weak. Not that
Yep.
though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation.
Well, I'm working on it at the
In
very
order to
least.
promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. Huh. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
You have a cute smile.
Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement.
It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress.
Hey,
Very
thanks for
well,
believing
then.
in me.
If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate.
Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
I am thou. It shall become with the birth of...
All right.
Now, it's time for your next task.
Focus. It's somewhere. I can feel it.
Palaces and the stealth mechanics are way less fun after the first time you play through the game.
Show me your true form.
And I will stand by that. Huh? Is this? Intruders in the second exhibition room. Apprehend them at once. Crap, let's get out of here. Fast, which way is the exit? Wait, so it asks to join me instead of making money, but then still makes me go through the questions instead? That's fucked up.
Who's next?
I just wanted money. That was dumb as shit.
Nice.
It's somewhere.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's even gaudier than the rest of the museum. It definitely looks like something important would be hidden away in there. Let's go find out. Which is very cool.
Whoa.
What the hell? Are these infrared lasers? There's no way we can get past them. This level of security only proves that something's worth protecting's up ahead. That was a rough one for me. Wait, there's something written on the sign. All personnel. This door can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. Please be cautious, as it is impossible to open from the outside.
What?
So it's never gonna open. How are we supposed to get past? Wait, that door. I think I've seen that pattern somewhere. Oh, right. There's no mistaking it. That's the same door I saw earlier. Guys, let's go back. Huh? Why? I think I know what real-world door that's based on. There may be another way to open
Let's
it.
head back.
In any case, I'll explain later. Come on, let's go. I suppose we should listen to Morgana for the time being. So I have this person in my Delta Green group that I play with, who is... Their character is very much like Morgana, where they'll just do things and like go off without trying to explain, and like it leads to some fun things in character. Like we're having a blast with it, but like as character to character, that shit's so frustrating.
Thank goodness.
Like as a player, because I know what they're thinking and we're talking at a character all the time, but like it's really fun. But like because we don't get that in this, we only get his thing. Like, right? Do you know what I mean by his thing? Like he is that character. There's not another person playing him to play up those flaws. And so in that term, like I hate that about him is that like it's like, oh no, just follow me. I won't explain anything until later. just shut the fuck up and follow me, even though he's just this session been proven to be like not like he's been proven to be very fallible.
Well,
I think we're almost halfway through. I'm starting to get a faint sense of the treasure near here.
Oh,
That means we're at least making some progress, right? Hey, when do you want to come in here next? Let me know when you decide. I'll be waiting.
how are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
So?
Yeah,
Where's
exactly.
The suspicious place?
Thank you, An.
It's on the second floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words, when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think. You understand, don't you, Joker?
I mean, it can't hurt to try.
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
I mean, it makes sense with the logic that's set up in the game, for sure.
But even then, there's still that hefty lock we have to deal with in reality, right?
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Huh?
Oh.
See, and this is where the other part of this entire arc, like, really fucks this up, right? Like, it's bad enough that Yusuke wants to paint her nude. All right, I'll let them say the thing that they're gonna go say.
How are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves
Ryuji,
in.
stop being so fucking weird about it.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
Okay, so there it is, right? So going back to what I think the fix could be for this is the way this is presented is she just got out of people trying to, like, her teacher trying to force her into sexual relations. And then turns around, this new group of friends she finds, like put her in this situation where she's being modeled and she's uncomfortable with it, but, like, you know, she's at least accepting it and okay and on board, right? And then through no fault of her own, because Ryuji gets hot-headed, Yusuke, who's going to join our team and never apologizes for his behavior or redeems himself, says, hey, I'm going to report you to the police unless you pose nude for me. Which is fucked up, especially coming out of what she came out of. Now, we're in this situation where it's like, hey, guess what? You're going to have to trick him into thinking that you're going to pose nude for him while we go do this thing. And it's us forcing this on her. Right? Where she's not stepping up for this. Like, she's not the one who comes up with the idea. She's not the one who volunteers for it. It's just like, hey, you're gonna go do this thing that directly mirrors what you just went through. Which is, again, why I think that, like, part of her outfit and her modeling stuff and all of that is about her, like taking control of her sexuality, right? And like, that's part of her rebellion. Which is what we see through Carmen and the femme fatale kind of thing that that goes for. But we don't actually see that manifest in her character very much, especially since she's put into this position by us, right? Which is really shitty because we are the only people she can really turn to right now in the first place. Which is why I think my fix from before, where if Yusuke was interested in both Joker and An, and like the new thing was like, I'd like you both to model for me, or whatever, right? Or like one of you needs to model for me, and have him not make it specifically An, and also diffuses the whole idea that he hates the guys, right? Like that's another thing, is like he keeps hating the guys who show up, which makes him really creepy. And I know that's part of his mask or whatever, but they never really redeemed that aspect of him, right? So if it was about that, then, you know, having him be about both, and then in this situation where he brings up, how do we get in? Like even if she doesn't necessarily need to be the one to immediately have the idea, and Ryuji could start the idea of, oh, one of you guys needs to do this, she can then step up, take control of her own decisions and her own sexuality, and say, hey, I'm going to go do this because you have the wild card ability, and I'm making this decision to, you know, do this for the good of the team while you guys get in through the door, right? Like, and that, you don't have to change that much, but it gives her agency in the situation, right? Like, I don't know, it's such an easy fix, but like the entire arc is kind of gross, and I don't think it needs to be in there like this. But if you're gonna have it in there, and you're trying to have Yusuke have his, you know, first perceptions before we find out who he really is, which is a teammate, like we see him in the opening, like that's not a spoiler. Like, even up till this point, they've been like really forgiving and like, we're gonna go save Yusuke, and it's like, he's literally acting like a predator right now. What are you guys talking about? Anyways, so yeah, it's so frustrating because there's such a clear way out. Like, even if you don't want to change much, but like, I would love to do an overhaul of this arc to see like another way to like put that mask on Yusuke that doesn't turn him into a complete like disgusting person. But if you didn't want to change much, if you didn't want to reorganize the palaces, if you really wanted to commit to this layout, which I do think the Madarame following the Kamoshida Palace is actually a really good step, and I've talked about that before. Like, if you wanted to do that and keep it mostly the same as it is now, that's the fix. Give her some agency.
What? Fancy you say that, Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
And like Ryuji having that idea where like sometimes he'll just sexualize on because he's a horny teenager and like whatever. Like, it's not great, but it's bleh. But like Morgana, who's always super creepy towards An in the first place, but now is being like this, makes it doubly bad. Like, it's fucked.
This isn't funny!
Yeah, I agree, An.
I'm not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house.
Yes,
without
but
raising
it's still
suspicions.
like you're putting her in a dangerous situation where nudity is expected. Like, fucking.
So we'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady An.
See, like, him saying that is the problem. She should step up and be like, well, I can, like, the way I try to pitch it was to fix Yusuke, right? But like, this entire part fucking sucks, right? I'm not the only person to say this. Everybody says this when they get to this part, legit, right? And I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing people bitch about it. But like, even if we weren't trying to fix Yusuke and we had everything the same up till this point, have have Morgana be like, oh, I know how to open the door, but then like don't have Morgana come up with the entire plan. Have him be like, oh, but how do we get inside? And On can then volunteer from there, right? That still gives her the same agency. It doesn't necessarily fix Yusuke, but it still gives her that same agency. But the fact that like they're hemming her into this is so fucking gross.
This is way too sudden. I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is.
Don't worry, I'll accompany you.
But that's still technically only me. Worst comes to worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
Is that really gonna work? I mean, you're not giving me much confidence in this plan. Do I have to be the bait?
And the fact that she's like, God, I wish there was a way to say no, you don't have to. Like, the fact that she's uncomfortable with it is also like, again, another fix would be them to say that and then her to be like, oh, okay. And be willing to step into that role. Like, every part about this, they made every wrong decision you can make. I don't understand it.
Hey! Why aren't you saying anything?
Because I don't want to agree. But it doesn't give me another option.
That ain't gonna be so bad.
Ryuji, shut the fuck up!
All you gotta do is trick Yusuke, have him take you to that room, then just open the door.
Can you tell like I'm really on edge about this entire thing? Like I always kind of hate on Morgana and Ryuji a little bit, and I think that's partially because I'm playing all these together, and like as of right now, Yosuke is still okay in Persona 4 Golden. I know how he gets, and I'll have my complaints about him when we get there, for sure. But like, we're being introduced to sweet baby boy Kanji, right? And so like, and then when you compare that to like the Persona 3 stuff, I'll call out Junpei when he pops up, but clearly, like, I still like Junpei. I like Akihiko. Like, I like these other groups more, and I feel like the flaws that are in the Persona 5 crew, especially in the men, is so like, it's so bad. Like Morgana's a creepy little pervert who is super annoying in vanilla. Royal, he has been toned down a bit, but like will dish stuff out to Ryuji and can't take it back, even though he starts arguments, right? And like Ryuji is so hot-headed and also creepy little pervert. I don't know, like, and I know that other people are perverts too. I don't so far recall Yosuke being that way. He did ask who he liked, but that seemed more gossipy rather than like perverted. You know, it was like, oh, who you crushing on, which is just cute, you know. Though I think he does have a few moments there, and like I said, it gets worse. All the games do, but like, I don't know. I went on a whole diatribe that I probably should edit out because it's so much more negative than I intended to be, because I do love these games. Like, if I exit out real quick, you can see I put 274 hours into this game. So I do love this game, and I do love the characters, and I do love the story, but like, oh boy, I guess is all I can say about that, right?
You make it sound so easy.
I think that part of why I'm being so overtly negative is because we are in like the worst arc currently. I think that the game gets better with the next few, where even the ones where it stumbles on, it's able to redeem itself in other ways, right? So Yeah, I think that this arc is the one that is the hurdle for me.
But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice. Seriously, you better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Ann, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
We'll be counting on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
We're working to get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste.
That's not what she's saying, Ryuji.
Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better.
But, will Kitagawa-kun agree?
I don't know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
Okay.
I get it open right before his very eyes. You in touch with Yusuke? He asked me to come by tomorrow. Ah, yeah, he fell for it. Do I really have to do this? Just be careful. God, that last one is so awful. Yeah. Man, this is such a pain. We gotta open the door and have Madarame see it, right? Yeah, Morgana said that'll change his cognition. I don't get it. Oh, one more thing. Let us know if any weird shit goes down, and we'll be there to back you up ASAP. Okay, got it. Reality changes. It's only natural that his palace would be affected. All the jokes aside, we really will need Lady on the ship for Yusuke. It's the only way. It doesn't have, like, in the narrative you've set up in the game, sure. But it doesn't have to be the only way. News about Akechi?
Hey.
Don't push yourself when you're tired. You can always do that later. Okay, so like I legit can't do anything post palace, and we're gonna do the next thing next.
Hey!
Given the pattern so far, Kanji's already inside the TV.
I wonder what the Midnight Channel really is.
At first, I thought it was one of those paranormal things, but when I gave it a try, it was real. Turns out it's actually connected to another world.
If there's a rumor going around, that means a bunch of people are watching it.
How did the rumor go? If you stare into a turned-off TV on a rainy night.
No one in their right mind would try something that ridiculous, don't you think? Unless someone urged them to. But if you actually try, it does work. And not just once. If this rumor spreads and everyone starts watching the Midnight Channel...
It could cause a huge panic.
If Teddy is right, the missing people themselves create the stuff we see.
I don't think that's technically correct based off of what we got before, right? I mean, yes, but it's based off of how they feel people's perceptions of them, right? And knowing what we know in the future about kanji, that makes more sense than... Yeah.
So it's not random. It's specifically related to whoever goes missing.
Huh. Yukiko had a show too, but she doesn't remember doing anything like that.
This might be a little off subject, but the culprit is probably watching the shows that come on, right?
No doubt. He's probably sitting back and enjoying... Oh, wait a sec. I bet he is enjoying it. He's probably laughing his head off watching the show that comes on after he throws people into the TV.
I mean, that's a good enough motive.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Ugh. Now when I think of the killer, I get this image of a total sicko.
Wait, you didn't think about that as a person who's killed, like, a teenage girl and the announcer? You didn't think it was a total sicko? He was gonna kill another teenage girl? Like, come on, dude.
I want to see everything about you, Yuki-chan.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's the perfect reaction, though,
Wait.
GA, for sure.
So if people saw Yukiko's show, do you think people were watching what happened to me too?
No, because it doesn't show that deep in it,
That
right?
is it! That killer is dead meat! I'm gonna leave footprints all over his face! Guys! First we save Kanji, then we crush the killer!
Plus, it wasn't, like, raining when we went in, so they wouldn't have seen your stuff.
Finally, we crush the killer and send him to hell! Got it?
GA, those last two were the same thing.
I know.
Hey, Teddy, someone's here, right?
Oh, yep. I think someone's here.
You think? Do you know where he is?
I don't know.
We think it's a boy named Kanji.
I don't know.
What's wrong? Not feeling well?
Well, I sniff and I sniff, but I still can't tell where the smell comes from.
Aren't you thinking too much about too many things? I mean, last time you were wondering about who you really are and how long you've been here. Your head's empty to begin with, dude. Don't stress out over stuff too much.
So, I know that's, like, a little bit layered with the insult, but I think he's just trying to ease the tension a bit. And, like, he is right. Like, don't worry. I know that that's, like, the conversation of existence in the first place is worrying about who we are and you know, why we matter, yada, yada, yada. But, like, what does it ultimately matter? We're here now, we exist, and so, and I know Teddy is different than us, and that can kind of lead to those kinds of questions even more, right? And I do empathize with that, but he's right. Like, don't stress about it. Like, you're here, you exist, we know each other. Like, don't worry, you know?
You're right.
Whoa, he's seriously down about this.
If you can't figure out where Kanji is, we're in deep trouble. We can't just wander around aimlessly in a place like this.
I know what might help. You should give me a clue about this Kanji person.
What do we need to know?
It's just a feeling I have. I think I could concentrate better with it. Do you have anything that could give me a good understanding of him?
Something about Kanji, huh? I can't really think of anything besides all the rumors about him.
Yeah, it's not like we know him that well.
I just need some sort of hint. Something that tells me what he's really like.
Why don't we ask around and find people who know Kanji-kun personally?
Teddy may be able to grasp Teddy may be able to grasp Kanji's location if we get more information about him. But what kind of information does he need? I fully do not remember who I need to talk to for this. Oh, hey, Yukiko. But all I heard was bad news, and people saying he was Cuban news and all that kind of thing. I was told to talk to the last person who saw him, but I'm not sure who that would be. Okay, maybe it's the kind of people who say things like radical or punk or daddy-o. So, like my dad. Probably not, huh? Hey, how's it going on your end? Last time we were in the shopping district, but everyone's giving me the cold shoulder. It's the son of the textile owner, right? He's such a delinquent. What a shame. His mother's such a nice lady, too. Sheesh, I wonder where he's wandered off to now. He's always like this. You know, there's a small boy who came in asking about him not too long ago. Talked to him, too, but I haven't seen him around lately. If it was him and he was with Kanji, you might know something. You just had to search for the boy. Don't you think it managed to be dignified even while riding a motorcycle? Yeah. No. Oh, you're boring. Yeah, sorry. Thanks to you, I can play with my grandchildren. Old man wandered off energetically. Good. However, you will not get as close to them. Draw fortunes only when they are unavailable to spend time with. Yeah. Oh wait, does this pass time? Okay, thank God. A lot of people. You have a lot of... Grown-ups are so unfair. Alright. The natural. Alright, I'll go buy you the natural because you might be who she's talking about, and she said she wanted things to go well for the one she loves or with. Those are very different. Seems I didn't win anything. Did I get the drink I needed at least? Yes. You're giving this to me, really? This is oh, okay. So no, but I did get ladybugs out of it, which is nice. He's walking with a bunch of people at Tunis. Okay. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and holidays. So I have to see him tomorrow. In which case, Sports Club reported to Fox. Alright. I don't like missing club. We know this. Oh, what? Oh, you're the transfer student. Heck? Must have made a mistake. This is your shoebox. It's a note. Excuse me for right. I didn't want to disrupt your studies, but I had to tell you I love you. However, it's actually addressed to someone else. You should talk to her the next time I see her. Okay. Hi there. What do you want? I'm busy. I don't think I'm charming enough.
What?
With you? Whatever. We'll go somewhere far away. But you don't have the courage. Oh, okay. So I need courage in order to do that. I also can't complete this shrine.
Yo.
Doesn't look like there's many other options anyways. So might as well, as long as I remember tomorrow to actually meet up with the kid. Not the kid.
Welcome home, big bro.
I'm back. Oh, hey. Yeah, the angel. So yeah, let's hang out. Nanako is pacing back and forth restlessly. That's oh god. What the fuck's wrong with my voice today? Dad's late again today. Nope, that wasn't it either. Fuck it. Hello, the Duma residence. Dad!
Huh?
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Dad's coming home now. I need to get dinner ready. Nanako's in high spirits. We're out of pickled radish. Dad'll be disappointed. Let's go buy some together. Really?
Thank you.
Thanks, big bro. Yeah. I thought she'd enjoy going shopping together. We're going shopping together. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. That was pretty short, but it was really sweet.
Let's go, big bro.
You went to Juna's with Nanako. A while later at the house.
I'm back.
Dad, welcome home. Where did you go at this time of night? Oh, Juna's? Didn't I tell you not to go outside this late? But you were coming home, so I... No matter what your reason was, rules are rules. You promised me, remember? Nanako looked sad. It's not Nanako's fault. I don't have enough courage. Hear her out. I don't have enough expression. Oh my lord. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? You didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. That's stupid. Stupid. Nanako, how dare you call your father stupid? He explained to Dojima why you went with Nanako to Junes. Pickled radish? For me? How does that sound? But it's still kind of allow kids to be walking around this late at night. You know how dangerous it's been lately. You shouldn't be wandering around there at night either. Dojima yelled at you two. You decided to go back to your room. I would have studied if I knew that she wasn't close or she wasn't leveling up. You overhear a conversation. Oh no, the test is today. I didn't study at all yesterday because I fell asleep. Come on, you don't need to lie about it every time. By the way, did you hear? Our PE teacher was hospitalized. After sandboard fell on top of him. Whoa, wait. Who cares about our PE teacher? Come on, we've got 5 minutes. We can memorize 10 vocab words. But you still feel like you did pretty good. All right, here we go. Oh no, the test is today. I didn't study at all yesterday because I fell asleep. Come on, you don't need to lie about it every time. By the way, did you hear? Our PE teacher was hospitalized. I heard a signboard fell on top of him. Whoa! Wait, who cares about our PE teacher? Come on, we've got 5 minutes. We can memorize 10 vocab words. Wow, that's rude. All looks familiar. I feel like you did well.